Hey guys, how you doing? It's Andy Elliott. I'm here today with my man Levi.
What's going on?
You guys have probably seen Levi in other videos. Levi's 19, just crushed it out last month. And anyway, so I have a conference room here in Norman, Oklahoma. Levi swings by, talking a little crap. Said, hey, you know what? I said, Levi, let me run 10 objections on you real fast. So we're gonna drop them on the board. I got them right here. I've got me a nice little 10 that I picked. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
No.
Got these 10 right here. I'm gonna run them by Levi. I got a little pencil right here. I put $18.9, 1,000 down, $3.99 a month. I'm not gonna be too hard on them, but look, role play is how people get better, okay? So at Levi being 19, whether he was 59, 19, 30, it doesn't matter. Every single day I role play here in my conference room. Me and Tony grind it out for about 30 to 45 minutes and get sharp. I believe it's important for every salesperson in the country, if they want to go to the next level, to do this. So Levi comes by, says, hey man, bust me up for a minute. And even though I do in-store training with him, there's always keeping that sword sharp from both ends.
Yeah.
So we're going to roll through it. We're going to see how he does. And at the end, hey, give us a thumbs up on the video.
Yeah.
Right? This is one of the new studs coming up. But guess what? More importantly, I want us to keep training together, but I want you to find somebody in your store that you can go through these 10 objections with and see how you handle it. And I'm not going to really critique him. I'm just going to give him the objection. I'm going to let him hammer it. And leave us some comments below and let us know how he does.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's rock out. So, here's the pencil. $18.9, 1,000 down, $3.99.
Okay.
And we'll start out with objection number one. Objection number one is going to be, I don't have any cash down. I'm going to make it simple.
Sweet. That's completely fine. So let me ask you this. What do you currently pay on your vehicle right now?
I pay about $500 a month.
$500 a month. Okay, that's fine. So you're currently paying $500. You don't have any cash down right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and extend your payment out to 6.5 weeks until your first payment. So that's going to take care of my first $500 that I need for your down payment. So go ahead and cross that off. That leaves with $500 remaining, right? Well, 99% of my customers typically like to put their, half of their cash down on a credit card because you can pay that out throughout the year, right? $10, $15 minimum, right? So which credit card do you think you want to put the down payment on?
Perfect. What Levi basically said is this, look, your next car payment's going to be due. How much is it? I said $500. He said, awesome, you're going to have to make that anyways, so we'll take that for $500 down because that was going to have to be paid anyways, whether you bought a car today or you didn't.
Exactly.
That was the next payment.
Yeah.
He took that and then he said, now with the other $500, guess what? Most of my customers like to put it on a credit card. Which credit card would you like to put it on? You can pay it off through the year, $10, $15 minimums. Good deal is you don't have to put it down today. You just swipe the card, there you go.
Yep.
Makes sense. There you go. It's a good one. All right. I don't want to finance 84 months. Hold on. I forgot to put this up here. Let's just act. What in the world? Write down 84 easies there. Okay. Let's act like this has 84 months on it. Listen, I'm going to explain this to you. A lot of the times your management will push a customer out with term.
Yeah.
That's how we make money. That's how we get to the payment to make the deal. But a lot of the times you'll get fight back with a customer saying, I don't want to finance that long. Okay? So that's what this objection is. I'm telling Levi, I see your proposal. I see it says 84 months. I don't want to finance 84 months. Levi, I want it at 60 months.
Okay, sweet. I completely understand that. But for right now, you're good with the payment, right?
Yes, the payment's fine.
Okay, cool. So realistically, in order for me to decrease your term, I have to increase your payment, but that's not a problem at all. So between 84 months and 60 months, you're gonna have the same term. Maybe like back in the 90s, that would probably change your overall APR, but for right now, it's gonna be the same. So why go up to 60 months when you can keep the same payment right now and be able to make that payment throughout the entire year? Because you have months, you have seasons like Christmas, Easter, vacation, stuff like that, where making a bigger monthly payment is going to be a little bit harder on you. So right now, what you can do is you can do $399 a month and make an extra payment on it a year, and that'll decrease your overall payments by probably about a year by the time you end your term, and you'll pay it off in 60 months if you decide to make as much or pay as much toward it as you possibly could. See what I'm saying?
I love it. What he basically said is, look, why not leverage the bank's money? If the same rates are roughly going to be the same on 60, 72, 84, Why not take the longer term, keep the lower payment, and then have the power to pay off more as you go when you want to pay more instead of forcing yourself on a 60-month term with the higher payment.
Yeah.
So since I was okay with that payment, obviously it makes sense for me to stay on the 84, but understand that there's no benefit of going 60. It doesn't help you. That was centuries ago. That doesn't happen anymore, right?
Exactly.
I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to sell. This is me. This is on the trade-in, right? Dang it, I didn't put that trade-in up there. What in the heck? Let's just say it says $7,000 for the trade, okay? I'm going to tell Levi, I'm going to sell my car outright so I can get more money for it.
Okay, I understand that. So what you could do, you're right. You probably could sit on this car and wait to sell it for a long time. But you're still going to be making payments on the car right now, and you said that you're paying $500 a month, right? Well, I have cars that sit on my lot for 2-3 months at a time, so that could be anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 that you're going to pay waiting to sell this car, and right now I can give you $7,000 for it, as it is. Not only that, have you ever heard of the Craigslist killer?
The Craigslist killer?
Oh no, it's a real thing. Look it up, I promise. I used to meet people at gas station and you'd kill them, when they're trying to sell their cars. So
sounds awful.
yeah, it's not a great way to do it. So what I can do is I can go and give you that $7,000 right now, and make sure that I'm giving you fair market value for your trade. But let me ask you this: so you came here because you like the price of my vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason being is because I was able to give them a good number for their trade and be able to resell it for a very fair price. It's the same thing I'm going to do with your vehicle. You could maybe even look at it as maybe paying it forward just a little bit.
Okay, fair. You gave a great answer, and I think that's a great way to go. All right, we're going to number 4. Levi, I need to get back with you tomorrow. I'm going to go home and sleep on it.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's a car deal. You can't sleep on it. You're just teasing. No, realistically though, you woke up this morning. You knew you were going to look at cars, right?
I did.
Okay. And you came here. You found my car. Obviously, you like the car because you started working numbers on it, right?
Right.
Okay. So typically, like 99% of my customers, when they say they need to go home and sleep on it, it's because somewhere in the deal I'm missing you. So where on this piece of paper am I missing you that I could help you out and be able to earn your business today?
Great job. Listen, I need to sleep on it is a smokescreen.
Yeah.
It's a stall. It's not a real objection. People don't need to go home and sleep on it. What they want to do is go home and text you, what can my best deal look like, so you're trapped. Exactly. He says, not falling for it. Listen, 99% of my customers, right? When they say they need to go home and sleep on it, it's probably because something's wrong with the deal. So let's go back to the deal, right? That's exactly what you need to do. Great job, man.
Sweet.
All right. So it was a stall. You got to always remember that. That's not a real objection. It doesn't mean anything. Nobody can overcome that. You got to get back to the deal. All right. Let me do a little more shopping around.
Okay.
And I'll get back with you.
Sweet. I understand that. Realistically, you woke up this morning and you're going to look at cars. So far, you like my car. Most of the terms have been agreeable, and 99% of my customers, when they say that they want to go shop around a little bit more, it's because there's something on this piece of paper that I'm not going to be able to earn your business on today. So where do I need to help you in order to get you in this vehicle and get you back in the finance office?
Okay, that was good. What he did again is realize I need to go shop around and look at a few more cars. Listen, I wouldn't be this far and beat in numbers if I wasn't serious about buying it. So the neat deal about it is to say, obviously you woke up this morning, you thought you were going to go out look for cars. You did look for one, you found one you love. Now we're working numbers on it. Now you need to shop for more. 99% of my customers, when they say they need to shop for more, what they mean is that something's wrong with the deal. Saying that, what part about the deal are you not okay with?
Yeah.
Right?
There you go.
That's exactly what he was saying. He was really close on that one. But that right there, that's perfect. Bottom line is, take it back to the deal.
Yes.
It's not about shopping other cars. Don't ask the dumb question, well, what other cars are you going to go look at?
Yeah.
People mess up and say that.
They do.
And now all of a sudden, here's the funnel. You're out here. Stay in here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good job, man. All right, so let's do this. We got 5 more.
Okay.
This is a good one. I want you to watch Levi's face. Levi, look at the camera when you answer this one.
Okay.
Is this your best deal?
Absolutely. If there was if there was a better deal to be brought out, I would have already brought it out to you. The reason being is because I don't just want to sell you this car. I want to sell you every car that you buy for the rest of your life, as well as your family and friends. So I want to be able to earn your business on this one, make it as agreeable as possible, so you remember me next time you want to go buy your next car.
Good. He gave an answer. That's all it's about. And guess what? You did a good job. A lot of guys, guess what they say? Well, maybe I could, maybe do a little here, a little there. Guess what? You showed that slight budge, boom, they're going to pop you for it, okay?
Exactly.
Absolutely, that's my best deal. Yeah. Absolutely. That right there needs to be said. All right? Good job, dude. That was simple, but I wanted to see you say it, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry to make that awkward with you. I'm staring at the camera.
No, it's all good.
All right. All right, this is a good one. Does anybody see an interest rate on this piece of paper? Nope. Levi, what's my best interest rate? Or, I'm sorry, Levi, what is my interest rate?
Okay. So actually, I'm not licensed to go over interest rate with my customers. However, what I can tell you is interest is relatively easy. So with good credit, you're gonna have a good interest rate. With less than perfect credit, you're gonna have a less than perfect interest rate. So let me ask you this: how's your credit?
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, perfect. You're gonna get a great rate. And finance will go over all that with you in the the finance office. So.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
It's an answer. Did he say, let me go ask my manager and I'll get back with you?
No, sir.
Did he say, give me just a second and let me go figure it out? No, he says, I'm not licensed to talk about it.
Yeah.
But guess what? However your credit is, you already know what kind of rate you're going to get. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Yeah.
Guess what? They'll go over it with you in finance. That's awesome. These are simple questions that allow a salesman to do his job and allows an F&I guy to do his job.
Yeah.
As much as you may ever know, never play the guy that knows it all. Did a good job here on that. All right. All right, we got 3 more. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to wait a few months to purchase so I can save up some more money to put down.
Okay. Okay. So obviously I understand that. Roughly how much money were you planning on saving up to put down?
Probably $5,000.
$5,000. Okay. And how long do you think it was going to take you roughly to save up that $5,000?
Probably 3 months.
3 months? Okay, that's fine. So with that being said, obviously the first thing I can do for you is I can go ahead and extend your first payment out to 6.5 weeks. So after after I do that, you'll make your first payment, and then by then that's roughly about half that time. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk into your local bank, you're gonna have that down payment ready for them because you're only gonna make 1 payment, and you're gonna go refinance with them. At that point, you can take your car that you want home today because there's no guarantee that this car's still gonna be here, and I get these terms for you whenever you want to come back and refinance. So you walk into that local bank, you put that $5,000 down, you refinance with them, and you're good to go.
Can I get a lower payment?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how hard was that? Good job, man.
Easy.
Pretty simple. None of these are difficult, but it's so funny how we can make these difficult. Good job, man. I love it. All right, we got 2 more. Let's see how Levi does, see if he cracks on these last 2.
We'll see.
All right. Okay, these are easy. Okay, Levi, I want payoff for my trade-in.
Okay, I understand that. So let me ask you this. If you owed nothing on your trade, would it be okay if I gave you nothing?
No, I want what it was worth.
You'd want what it's worth, right? Okay, so, like I said before, if it was worth nothing, you wouldn't want nothing. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna give you what it's worth, which is $7,000. Fair?
What you owe and what it's worth are 2 separate things.
Completely different things.
That's it. Good job, man. It was a pretty simple stall. You didn't get caught up in it.
No.
There was no, well, if I can get you payoff for your trade-in, would you buy it today? No.
It's giving away money.
No, but that happens, okay?
Yeah.
So wherever you are right now, okay, I want you to watch what you say, watch what Levi says, and guess what? There may be 100 right answers to each one of these, okay? But this is just another tool, and the main deal is this is role play time.
Yeah.
This right here helps you get sharp.
Yeah.
So it cost him no money in here to mess up, but it cost him money when he's out on the lot.
Exactly.
Okay, last one, and this is one I think a lot of people have struggled with, and it's real easy, but I'm going to tell Levi, I just walk up to the dealership and I say, I'm just looking around.
Okay, perfect, man. That's actually great for me. It takes a lot of stress off me because if you're just looking around, it means I don't need to sell nothing. So with that, man, we'll just treat this thing like dating. We'll walk around, look at the vehicles that we have. If you find something you like, maybe you get married, maybe you don't. But either way, it makes this whole thing a whole lot easier because nothing to stress out about.
That's it. He basically said, hey, bottom line is you're looking around. It takes all the stress off me, right? I mean, I don't have to be forced to sell something.
There you go.
Nobody has any pressure. Let's look around. It's kind of like dating. You find a car you fall in love with, maybe you marry it.
There you go.
Maybe you don't. But whatever it is, let's not stress out about it, okay? By the way, again, my name's Levi. I'm here to help you. Let's go out here and look for a vehicle.
Sweet.
That's it. Why? Because I'm just looking around is made to get you stuck. Because they know that salesmen hate hearing that word.
Yeah.
I'm just looking around. And most people say one of 2 things. When I say I'm just looking around, they say, okay, well, I'm going to be over there on the bench, and you just wave to me when you find something you like.
Yeah.
And that's the lazy guy. And then you got the other guy who says, hey, I'm just looking around. And that salesman goes, well, you were just looking around at the last stores, but you never found a salesman like me, right? Now you found me, I'm going to sell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's an arrogant prick we were talking about in the car we didn't want to find.
Exactly.
No, he said, hey, you're just looking around. Cool, man. Takes all the stress off both of us. That means I don't have to sell something today. If you find something, I get to sell it. Cool. But there's no pressure on either one of us. That right there kills the I'm just looking around. It puts it to bed. And then we move forward. So, guys, I hope this little role play session helped you. These were 10 objections with my man Levi.
Yep.
And how much money did you end up finishing in, what was it, February?
February, I think right now I'm at like 15 grand on commission before bonuses, so I should be up to 16, 17. We'll see.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
For a 19-year-old?
It's pretty good.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
For sure.
All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Keep up the training. This is the kind of money that you can make when you train. It's not complicated, but you have to commit. You pay the price in advance with training,
Yes.
and then the money comes, okay?
Exactly.
So have a very blessed day. I'm thankful to have Levi with us, and have a great day.
Yeah. See you guys.